If you're on Verizon and spend a lot of your time outdoors, the Kyocera Brigadier is probably one of your better options. But besides being scratch-proof, drop-proof, and waterproof, what else can it do? I'm Taylor Martin, this is Pocketnow, and here are 3 things you didn't know about the Kyocera Brigadier. It hasn't been too long since our own Michael Fisher put the Kyocera Brigadier through some pretty nasty torture, only to find you can scratch its synthetic sapphire display. Still, it's an incredibly rugged smartphone that should be able to withstand a beating from the roughest kind of user. But what else can the Brigadier do? For those who work in extreme conditions or spend much of their time outdoors, gloves are a necessary item, but yanking off a glove just to type a message or answer a call is tedious and annoying. With what Kyocera calls glove and wet touchscreen operation, you can use the Brigadier without taking your gloves off. The Brigadier may not be the first to work with gloves on, and it may not be perfect 100% of the time, but it does in fact work. Kyocera claims gloves up to 3mm thick will work with the Brigadier. I tried 2 very thick pairs of gloves and both worked, but the thicker pair was noticeably less reliable. Michael also showed us that rubber gloves paired with a wet phone still worked. In that same vein, part of what makes the gloved operation of the Brigadier so much easier are the physical buttons. It has hardware navigation buttons on the front, a power and speakerphone key up top, camera shutter button on the right edge, and a volume rocker on the left. It also has 1 extra button below the volume rocker. This key is programmable. You can select what it does, from launching Google Now, pulling down the notification shade, which was difficult to do with gloves on, to launching your favorite app. One of the most useful functions we found was the torch function. Long press the key to launch the flashlight app. The LED automatically turns on, and pressing the key with the app open will toggle the light off and on as fast as you can push the button. Finally, the Brigadier has one feature all rugged smartphones should have: wireless charging. While there are still many non-believers in the technology, wireless charging has its place and serves a great purpose, especially on a phone like the Brigadier. With so many flaps and ports that must remain closed to maintain the integrity of the phone's ingress protection, keeping the flaps closed as much as possible is probably a good idea. Not needing to fumble around with the flaps and cables and simply plopping this phone down on a charging mat just makes sense. Be sure to check out our other video on the Brigadier showing just how resilient the phone is, and more videos on other rugged phones right here on the Pocketnow channel. Folks, thanks for watching and supporting Pocketnow. If you'd like to help us out even more and you enjoyed the video, click the thumbs up button below and subscribe to the channel. Find us around the web, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+ at Pocketnow. I'm Taylor Martin. You can find me on Twitter at CasperTech, and I will see you next time.